address the gathering.
Good morning. We are very happy to host the 4th World Conference on Plurality of Knowledge, the Future of Higher Education in Shifting Global Context. Now this conference is organized in a hybrid mode, and there are many participants who have joined us from different parts of the world. And we have organized this program in collaboration with Globethics, South Asia Center, and in association with the Association of International Researchers of Indian origin. I'm really delighted to be here this morning to be a part of this World Conference. And the theme of the conference is Higher Education, the future of higher education shifting global context. Higher education in India is undergoing dramatic changes owing to several reasons. So the need of the hour is to orient higher education in the light of India's treasure and wisdom and values. Higher education must serve as a vehicle to preserve and pass on what we have inherited from the past to posterity, which will stimulate them to aim at ever greater heights of excellence and progress. As teachers, we are working round the clock to achieve this aim of excellence. And I am sure that this conference will help us to go a long way in achieving this excellence in higher education. Today I am very happy that this conference is going to be inaugurated by our very own Chairman of the Working Committee, Sri Krishna Shettiye. Sir, in spite of his busy schedules, he is present with us today. We have many institutions and Sir is very busy with lot of things every day. But when we request Sir to come to this college for any of the programs, Sir readily agrees, because Sir has a special love for this college of education, I always think. And of course, this very building itself is a testament of Sir's love for this college. And once again, though Sanjay Sir welcomed him already, once again, Sir, I welcome you on behalf of all the staff members and the participants. And we have many eminent speakers here, very senior professors of our college, Dr. Anandina George, Mr. Ganesh Sir, and Mr. Sunil Sir, Sanjay Sir. They are all working, I would say, around the clock for the betterment of education and betterment of our students. And some of our MAd faculty, I see them even after 6:30 also, though we close at 5:30, they are here to guide the students. And some of them are sitting here in this audience. I really congratulate you all for your hard work. And I am sure that the deliberations of this conference will surely help us to achieve more excellence in the coming days. Once again, I welcome you all, especially I welcome all the participants from foreign countries and also the participants from other institutions who are present here this morning. Thank you. Thereby.
Thank you, sir. I now invite our vibrant IQAC coordinator, Sir Sunil Kumar, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to you all. Well, friends, we are here actually to just have proper witness related to one of the very important topics which we had decided earlier actually. Why not we can have a conference on this topic, because world is shifting actually from one paradigm of education to another paradigm of education. As we all know that India is facing two different types of problems. Two explosions has taken place in our country. The first one is population explosion, as we all are aware about, and second one is knowledge explosion, right? A lot of new ideas, a lot of new contents actually have been added in different subjects, and sometimes because of that, one of the limitations of technology, because of that advancement of science and technology, sometimes we are not aware about all the things which are happening around us, and especially in India, where people are hardly actually getting proper exposure of all this advanced technology, because we are part of our Goa state, which is considered as one of the developed state of our country. But think about other states where even basic facilities are not there, and we are talking about shifting of higher education from one place to another place, from one area to another area. So a lot of challenges are also ahead to us. The future of higher education in a global context is marked by increased globalization. We could see here students after just passing 12, they have dream actually to just get education in other countries. So moving from India to, no doubt actually, sometimes the numbers have been checked by some of the people like Donald Trump, who have become recently actually president of USA, United States of America, and because of his stance actually to check the migrants from countries, different countries, and India is also one of the countries where actually every year more than 3.5 lakh students were going to get education, higher education in that country. But because of Trump's policy, actually now this year only 2.65 lakh students only they reached to, and even they are in danger, right? So a lot of challenges are also there. So instead of going to America, now students are just giving preference to moving actually from India to other countries like Australia, New Zealand, Scandinavian countries also like Sweden, Denmark, and Finland, even not UK, not England, but they prefer other countries lies in United Kingdom like Scotland and Ireland, because there they are getting better facilities. So globalization here, it is because of that increased globalization. People are we are consider ourselves as a global citizen, not citizen of India or not citizen of Goa, but we are global citizen. Technological advancement also it has taken us actually from one level to another level. Students' expectations are more, and all these things leading to a shift towards more flexible, right, skill-driven and inclusiveness learning environment. And it is very much possible when knowledge actually is moving from one place, from one area to another area. So globalization has increased higher education opportunities with students seeking education in different countries. It is one of the areas. No doubt, we are not talking actually Indian only should move from here to other countries, right? As NEP has said clearly, why not India can become once again Vishwa Guru, where we can attract people who can come from other countries to India, right now. And keeping in mind, actually government had taken a lot of decisions to just to attract people who are very much influenced, people from other countries who are very much influenced by Indian culture, and they are coming. I have seen from very close, like one of the universities in Bihar, Magad University, where people are coming from all Buddhist countries to study Prakrit and Pali. Right? You cannot believe that more than in Nalanda University, I have seen thousands of students are coming from Thailand, Vietnam, Mongolia, Indonesia, all this Japan, from Korea, they are coming. So yes, we are in process, but at the same time, because of that glamour of science and technology, our brains are also moving from here to other countries. So a lot of things are there which we have to just we have to decide whether we are going in right direction in the field of higher education or not. And being an educationist, being in that as teacher, I would like to just I request you all actually to think seriously about it, because technological integration, we cannot avoid that. Technological integration could be seen actually in each and every step of our life. So because of technological integration now, teaching will enhance, technology will enhance learning through online and hybrid formats. Now we are studying actually from, now many people are associated with us. They are with us actually through online, right? It is one of the revolution actually in the field of education. Focus on skill and employability. Skill development. NEP has said clearly actually skill development is skill development. It is very much possible when education is moving from one area to another area, where people will be just getting benefit from everyone. And then increased flexibility and accessibility also, it is one of the features of global higher education. And that learning through shifting education from one geographical area to another geographical area, I am very sure when we are getting exposure of just learning something from other people. Now today we will be just as Sir Sanjayan has said very rightly, that people, they will be sharing their expertise who are from Japan, who are from Portugal, from France, from African countries. Surely actually will help us actually to have learning lifelong. So because of all these different characteristics of global higher education, it is need of an hour to discuss more and more on these issues. So I am very sure that being coordinator of IQAC, I just wish you all to just participate actively, discuss it actively actually with all the resource persons, and just discuss with each other on certain issues and challenges which we are having ahead right now. Then only things will come, some of the good suggestions will come, and these suggestions will be surely helping us to just move in a right direction in the field of higher education. So all the very best, dear friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I now call upon our versatile and distinguished chairman, Mr. Krishna Shetye, to grace the occasion with his words.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Dignitaries on the days, off the days, and my dear friends, it gives me immense pleasure today to be here for the 4th conference organized by on plurality of knowledge, the future of higher education in shifting global contexts. Title is very long. My dear friends, there are moments in life when we must pause, not just to think, but to reflect. Today is one such moment, and I don't stand here merely to speak. I stand to ignite a conversation, to awaken a collective conscience, and to remind us all of truth that we often overlook in our pursuit of success. Without ethics, education is like a compass without direction. In an age where information is abundant but wisdom is rare, where qualifications are many but values are fading, I find deeply meaningful to speak on the subject that forms the soul of true learning, that is, ethics in education. Let me ask you, what is the real purpose of education? Is it just to pass the exams? earn the degrees, or secure jobs? Or is it to shape a character, develop clarity, and empower individuals to make choices that uplift not just their careers, but communities and civilization? It is both an honor and a responsibility to address this today. Ethics is not a chapter in a textbook. It is the very ink with which the book of life must be written. It is not rule we memorize. It is a rhythm we live by. It is not just an idea, it is a legacy we pass on. I hope you understand this. And that legacy we must begin here, within the sacred walls of our classrooms, in the hearts of our teachers and the dreams of our students. It is both an honor and responsibility to stand before you today to speak on a subject that lies at the very heart of meaningful education, that is ethics. Not just as a concept, but as living value that must breathe throughout every classroom, every curriculum, and every conversation in our institutions. In today's fast-paced, digitized, and highly competitive world, we often find ourselves chasing grades, placements, and performance indicators. But allow me to pause and ask fundamental questions. Are we building informed minds or enlightened souls? Are we producing skilled professionals or responsible citizens? Education without ethics is like a tree without roots. It may look green for a while, but cannot storm when storms hit. The foundation of ethical education, let me take you beyond blackboard for a moment. Imagine world with intelligence is abundant with integrity, but integrity is absent. Where innovation thrives, but compassion vanishes. Where knowledge expands, yet wisdom shrinks. That world, I believe, would not be a time of education, but failure of it. You see, the true foundation of education is not built on infrastructure or syllabi, it is built on ethics. Not the kind of printed textbooks or quoted in policy documents, but the kind that lives within us, that guides our actions when no one is watching. Ethics in education isn't just about avoiding malpractice, dishonesty, or shortcuts. That is merely the surface. At its core, it is about cultivating mindset that respects the truth, promotes integrity, upholds justice, and fosters empathy. It is about shaping individuals who do not just ask, "Can I do this?" but pause to ask, "Should I?" It is about teaching our students to listen with patience, to lead with compassion, and to stand up for what is right. Not just when it is easy, but especially when it is hard. Because the world wouldn't need more toppers, it needs more truth tellers. It doesn't need only achievers, it needs accountable achievers. Let us remember this. Knowledge gives us power, but it is ethics that gives us purpose. Skill gives us speed, but it is values that gives us direction. In this institution, let us not merely prepare students for exams, but for life. Let us not just fill minds, let us shape character. Let us not just teach subjects, let us build substance. That is foundation upon a great nation, great institution, and great lives are built. A call to our educators. Let me begin with simple truth, one that holds the power to shape generations. Students may forget what we said, but they will never forget who we were. To respect educators, our mentors and our guiding lights, this is not just a profession you carry, it is purpose you embody. In every word, in your silence, in how you walk into classroom or respond to a question, ethics is either reflected or neglected. You are not just shaping minds, you are sculpting moral compasses. You are not teaching content, you are transmitting character. Let us never underestimate profound truth. A teacher influence doesn't end at the classroom door. It echoes through lifetimes. When you demonstrate honesty, humility, and fairness, you teach lessons more powerful than any curriculum. When you show students how to admit mistakes, how to listen deeply, how to treat others with dignity, you are not just preparing them for next exam, but for life worth living. In this rapidly changing world, where artificial intelligence may one day take over instructions, only human integrity will continue to inspire. That is true. So let us rise to this noble calling. Let us teach ethics as a bullet point in a PowerPoint. Let us live by ethics as the pulse of our institution. Let every staff meeting, every class, and every discussion reflect not just intellectual excellence, but ethical clarity. Because when educators model values, students don't just follow, they flourish. This is our moment to lead not just with knowledge, but with nobility. To create not just graduates, but guardians of ethical living. A message to our students. Look around you. The world is changing faster than ever. Is it not? Technology is evolving, boundaries are blurring, and the future is being shaped not just by what you know, but by who you choose to be. You, dear students, you are not just learners, you are leaders in the making. You are the architects of tomorrow's society, the heartbeat of this nation's future. And the decision you make today, the values you choose to live by, will define not just your career, but your contribution to the world. Let me be very honest with you. Your degree might get you your first job. Your skill might get you promotions. But it is your character that will earn you respect, credibility, and lasting legacy. In real world, it is not only your marks that matter, it is your morals. It is not just about how you rise, but how you are grounded. You remain while rising. Whether you become engineers solving problems, managers leading teams, designers imagining new realities, entrepreneurs creating jobs, or researchers discovering solutions, never forget how you are grounded, how you remain grounded while rising. A message to our students, the torchbearers of tomorrow. In a world racing towards speed, success and sophistication, I want to pause for a moment and ask yourself, what will define you when the applause fades and the spotlight dims? Not just qualification, not just your achievements, but your character. Your courage to do the right thing. Your unshakable commitment to values in the face of shortcuts and temptations. Yes, your degrees will open doors. But it is your integrity that will invite trust through them. Trust is not handed over to you out like a certificate. You agree all? It is earned day by day through your actions, your words, your choices. So I urge you, be the one who speaks when it is easier to stay silent. Be the one who helps even when there is nothing to gain. Be the one who gives promises even when no one is watching. Remember this, in a room full of talent, it is ethics that will set you apart. In a world full of noise, let your values speak the loudest. Let your success be measured not just by the salary that you earn, but by the respect you command, the kindness you show, and the principles you will never compromise. The future does not belong only to achievers, it belongs to ethical achievers. To those who rise not by climbing over others, but by lifting others as they climb. And that, my dear students, is who you are born to be. Not just future of the nation, but the hope of more honest, more humane, and more ethical world. We are living in an era of exponential change where artificial intelligence is transforming industries and information flows faster than ever before. But no matter how advanced we become, the ethical compass will always be our most reliable GPS. Let innovation be guided by values. Let discussion be driven by conscience. Let technology serve humanity, not other way around. Our institutional pledge as a college, we are not just committed to academic excellence. We are equally committed to nurturing ethical leadership. Though through value-based education, transparent processes, community engagement, and mentorship programs, we are embedding ethics at every level of learning. Because we believe that greatness without goodness is incomplete. In closing, let me end with a powerful reminder. Education is not filling of a pail, but lighting of a fire. And let the fire illuminate the minds, purify actions, and warm the souls of society. Let us, as an institution, not just produce successful individuals, but ethical leaders who lead not just with their heads, but with their hearts. With this note, I think that you all have understood what ethics means and from where it starts and where it percolates and where it has to go down. Let us learn, lead, and live ethically. Thank you very much for listening patiently. Dev Baren Kuru.
Thank you, sir, for your wise and enlightening words. I now call upon Dr. Hani Babu, the conference coordinator, to propose the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to one and all. I, Dr. Hani Babu, Joint Convener for this World Conference and Secretary of AIRIO Goa Chapter, is proud to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Goa Vidya Prasarak Mandals, Dr. Dada Vaidya College of Education, Globethics South Asia Center, and Association of International Researchers of Indian Origin, Goa Chapter, for the inaugural session of 4th World Conference on Plurality of Knowledge, the future of higher education in shifting global context. First and foremost, I extend a heartfelt gratitude to Krishna Shetty, Chairman of GVM's Working Committee, for gracing this event and igniting our thoughts on real purpose of education. Thank you, sir, for your graceful presence and brainstorming words and valuable message on ethics. Sincere thank you to Principal Dr. Georgian Matthew for his constant support for making this academic deliberation into a reality. The gratitude is also extended to Mr. Sunil Kumar, our IQAC coordinator, for motivating address, and the motivating address set a tone for academic gathering. Special thanks to Dr. T.A. Sanjay, our conference secretary, for his warm welcome and for steering this program with enthusiasm and dedication. We deeply appreciate the effort of everyone organizing this conference, faculty, staff, student volunteers, and also the technical team who work tirelessly to make this conference a smooth conducting program. Last not but the least, I also extend my gratitude to all participants and attendees, even on the hybrid mode, for making this conference into a meaningful exchange of ideas. Let's carry forward the knowledge shared today and continue this to contribute to the evolving landscape of higher education. Thank you to one and all.
Thank you, Dr. Hani Babu. I request our principal to present a memento to our chairman, Mr. Krishna Shetty. Thank you, sir. I request our dignitaries to please take their seats among the audience. Let us now proceed to the first plenary address